Welcome back to the day. Today we will dive into the latest drama unfolding in Salem, where tangled emotions and unexpected apologies are shaking up relationships. In the heart of Salem's bustling medical scene, renowned psychiatrist Dr. Marlena Evans is stepping up to guide yet another troubled soul through their inner turmoil. Known for her compassionate yet firm approach, Marlena has a history of helping characters navigate the stormy waters of their psyches, from deep-seated traumas to everyday conflicts that threaten to unravel lives. This time, her newest client promises to bring a fresh wave of intensity to her practice, as the individual grapples with explosive emotions that have long simmered beneath the surface. Imagine the quiet intensity of her office, with soft lighting and a comfortable chair that invites confessions, setting the stage for revelations that could change everything. As Marlena prepares her notes and adjusts her schedule, the air is thick with anticipation. Will this session uncover hidden truths or ignite even more chaos in the town? Meanwhile, Sarah Horton-Kyriakis finds herself reflecting on a moment of heated impulse that has left her questioning her choices. After stumbling upon a shocking sight at the bistro, a cozy spot in Salem famous for its intimate dinners and whispered secrets, Sarah witnessed her husband, Xander Kyriakis, locked in a passionate kiss with the fiery Gabby Hernandez. The bistro, with its dim candlelight and elegant decor, has often been the backdrop for romantic entanglements, but this encounter hit Sarah like a bolt from the blue. Overwhelmed by a rush of betrayal and jealousy, she reacted in a way that surprised even herself, pulling Brady Black into an unexpected embrace right there in the midst of the evening crowd. The kiss was spontaneous, charged with the raw energy of retaliation, as if Sarah was desperately trying to reclaim some control in a situation spinning out of her grasp. Now, in the aftermath, she's left pondering the fallout, wondering if her actions have crossed an invisible boundary that could alter her connections forever. This impulsive act is set to spark even more tension in the upcoming episodes, as the ripple effects spread through Salem's tight-knit circles. On Monday's installment, viewers can expect a whirlwind of confrontations, where emotions run high and alliances are tested. Sarah, ever the thoughtful doctor with a kind heart, will come to terms with her rash decision, realizing that in the heat of the moment, she didn't pause to consider Brady's feelings or consent. Picture her pacing in her cozy home, replaying the scene in her mind, the taste of regret mixing with the lingering adrenaline. She'll worry that this one kiss might have shattered the solid friendship she shares with Brady, a bond built over years of shared laughs, support during tough times, and mutual respect amid Salem's endless dramas. Yet, Brady, with his charming demeanor and history of romantic ups and downs, might surprise her by offering reassurance, perhaps even confessing that the kiss wasn't unwelcome and carried a spark of genuine chemistry. Brady could go a step further, admitting that the moment was exhilarating and hinting that he wouldn't object to exploring it again under better circumstances. His words might hang in the air like a promise, suggesting a potential shift in their dynamic from platonic to something more electric. However, true to his thoughtful nature, Brady will likely emphasize the importance of timing and intent, insisting that any future closeness should stem from real emotions rather than revenge or spite. This conversation could unfold in a quiet park bench setting, with the sounds of Salem's daily life buzzing around them, birds chirping, distant laughter from passers-by, creating a contrast to the intimate vulnerability of their exchange. It's these kinds of heartfelt talks that keep fans hooked, wondering if old friendships could blossom into new romances. Shifting focus to another explosive pairing, Gabby Hernandez isn't holding back her opinions on Xander's recent behavior. With her sharp wit and no-nonsense attitude, Gabby will confront Xander about his mishandling of the entire messy situation involving Sarah and Brady. Gabby, who's no stranger to bold moves and calculated risks in her own life, will urge Xander to let go of the past and forge ahead, perhaps drawing from her experiences in business rivalries and personal heartbreaks. But Xander, a man whose rugged exterior hides a whirlwind of conflicting emotions, will find it hard to simply move on. His lingering affection for Sarah, mixed with a deep well of frustration and unresolved grudges, keeps him trapped in a cycle of inner conflict. Think of Xander as a storm cloud over Salem, his anger building like thunder, ready to unleash at any provocation. This tension boils over into a fiery argument between Gabby and Xander, where words fly like sparks from a bonfire. Their clash might take place in the opulent Kiriaki's mansion, with its grand chandeliers and echoing halls amplifying the drama. Gabby, pushing for clarity and progress, clashes with Xander's stubborn resistance, leading to raised voices and pointed accusations. It's a classic Salem showdown, blending passion with frustration, and leaving both parties questioning their next moves. Yet, beneath the surface, this confrontation could plant seeds for unexpected alliances or even deeper understandings, as Gabby and Xander navigate their complicated histories. Tying back to Marlena's world, it's revealed that Xander has committed to anger management sessions with her, positioning him as the likely new patient in Monday's episode. Xander's reputation for volatility, stemming from a lifetime of betrayals, family feuds, and high-stakes schemes, makes him a prime candidate for Marlena's expertise. His anger issues aren't just surface level, they're rooted in years of feeling like an outsider in his own family, compounded by recent personal losses and professional pressures. Marlena's office, a sanctuary of calm amid Salem's chaos, could be the key to unlocking his potential for change. Will she help him channel that rage into something constructive, perhaps through guided exercises or deep dives into his past? Fans are eager to see if Marlena's proven methods, blending empathy with tough love, can tame Xander's inner demons and pave the way for healthier relationships. As the story progresses, the question remains, can Xander truly manage his anger and rebuild the bridges he's burned? With Marlena's guidance, there's hope for transformation, but Salem's twists often turn even the best intentions upside down. Stay tuned to Days of Our Lives for more on these enthralling developments, where every kiss, apology, and session holds the power to reshape destinies. Next today, we're diving deep into the explosive events set to unfold during the week of August 11th to 15th, where every whispered secret, every heated confrontation, and every unexpected twist threatens to turn Salem upside down. If you thought last week's drama was intense, this week promises an emotional roller coaster that will leave relationships shattered, alliances tested, and shocking truths bubbling to the surface. Sophia's crumbling world. For Sophia Choi, Rachel Boyd, the world has become a minefield of lies and emotional turmoil. After battling through a maze of red tape to keep the truth about a baby hidden, the toll on her mind and heart is undeniable. Sleepless nights, nervous glances over her shoulder, and the weight of knowing she holds a secret that could destroy multiple lives, Sophia is carrying a burden too heavy for anyone to bear alone. When she crosses paths with Ariana, Ari, Horton, Marissa Reyes, it's clear she needs someone to confide in. Over steaming mugs of coffee at the cafe, Sophia admits that nothing in her life has turned out the way she imagined. Her voice trembles as she reveals the pressure of keeping the baby's secret and the emotional strain it's placing on her. Adding fuel to the fire, Sophia is finding it impossible to ignore the growing closeness between Tate Black, Leo Howard, and Holly Jonas, Ashley Puzimis. Watching them laugh together, share knowing glances, and drift into their own little world is like salt on an open wound for Sophia, whose feelings for Tate have never truly faded. Ari, ever the voice of reason, gently encourages Sophia to let go of the past and explore new romantic possibilities. But Sophia isn't ready to move on, not when her heart is still tethered to Tate. And rather than stepping back, she begins plotting ways to break the bond between Tate and Holly, even if it means risking more than she's already lost. Gwen's calculated play against Sarah. Meanwhile, in another corner of Salem, Gwen von Leuskner is sharpening her claws. After spotting an opportunity, Gwen sets her sights on Sarah Horton Kiriakis, Lindsay Godfrey, ready to twist the knife where it hurts the most, her connection with Xander Kiriakis. When Xander makes a move on Gwen, she basks in the moment, savoring the upper hand. Sarah, however, is not easily rattled. With her signature mix of honesty and steel, she confronts Gwen, revealing that Xander recently kissed Gabby Hernandez, Sherry Jimenez. It's a revelation meant to make Gwen question whether she truly understands the man she's chasing, or whether she's just another pawn in his unpredictable game. But Gwen is nothing if not strategic. Rather than backing down, she begins to plot her own series of moves, determined to steer Xander back toward her for good. Days of Our Lives spoilers suggest she may even be orchestrating the groundwork for a Xander reunion. Whether this ends in romance or disaster remains to be seen. Courtroom chaos, the DiMera fallout. The drama doesn't stop there. Salem's most powerful family, the DiMeras, are at the center of a legal storm that's tearing them apart from the inside out. Johnny DiMera, already disillusioned by his father's methods, reaches his breaking point. When tensions boil over in the courtroom, Johnny delivers a blistering verdict of his own to E.J. DiMera: "I have 2 words for you, you're fired." Before that explosive moment, the trial takes a darker turn for Rachel Black, whose worst fears begin to manifest. Called to the witness stand, Rachel finds herself face to face with Belle Black, Martha Madison, who pulls no punches in her questioning about the night E.J. was shot. The pressure is immense, every answer she gives could seal Johnny's fate. Rachel's hands tremble as she struggles to speak, terrified that her testimony might send someone she cares about straight to prison. The tension in the courtroom is so thick you could cut it with a knife. Belle versus E.J., a relationship in ruins outside the legal proceedings. Belle confronts E.J. in private. Her voice is icy, her eyes filled with a mix of pain and fury as she tells him he is dead to her after what she views as a betrayal in court. Belle's declaration isn't just a passing threat, it's final. She insists she never wants to see E.J. again, then turns on her heel and walks away, leaving him simmering in rage. E.J., never one to accept defeat gracefully, reacts with a fit of temper. Doors slam, voices are raised, and his frustration spills over into every interaction that follows. And when Kristen DiMera, Stacey Hayduke, takes the stand, E.J.'s strategy grows even more ruthless. He plays hardball, determined to control the narrative no matter who gets hurt in the process. Chanel's moment on the stand. As the trial moves forward, Chanel Dupree DiMera, Raven Bowens, finally faces her turn to testify. Her presence in court adds another layer of tension, especially when it becomes clear that Johnny doesn't approve of E.J.'s aggressive tactics. This widening rift between father and son threatens to spill beyond the courtroom, with personal loyalties and family ties pushed to their absolute limit. Marlena's secret theory. Back at Marlena Evans, Deidre Hall, office, Belle arrives with questions that can no longer be avoided. Belle's instincts tell her that Marlena knows more than she's letting on about the shooting, and she's determined to get answers. Cornered, Marlena finally admits that she does, in fact, have a theory about who pulled the trigger. Her suspicions, it seems, stem from E.J.'s recent hypnosis session and perhaps subtle clues that Rachel herself may have let slip. The possibility that Rachel could be the shooter sends shockwaves through Belle, but Marlena isn't ready to let that part of the story see the light of day. Whether she's protecting Rachel out of compassion or concealing a more dangerous truth is a question that lingers ominously.